Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Missouri Tigers offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for? They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take the deep shot. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, you love to see this offensively on the first drive of the game. Your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Hardy. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Sends it back in motion. Snap in the shotgun. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Alabama's offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. To the air on first down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Terry. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is down, but they are not out of it, not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Cuevas. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Horton.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown tie. Fitted in the window for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gets it past the mark. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Hunt is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Miller. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Finds the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to pass. That's caught. It's Jones. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Hardy. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the 1st quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that in?
And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that 1st down play. Now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Looking for the goal line. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Snagged out of the air. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Delivers the stiff arm. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cueva. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Colombia. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Coming out with it, it's Hampton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sweet cut there. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on second and inches. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bernard. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. He makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Starting to feel a little pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Moves around to clear up the vision. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the catch, it's Manning. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They just keep firing. Going for it all. Touchdown, Missouri! And that one will give them the lead.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. LSU is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 21 to South Carolina.
Got the 1st down, looking for more.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. To the air, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you want.
Catch and stride inside the 15. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Handoff to the single running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Keeps it and gets the first down. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on the counter. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Complete to the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
They'll give it to the back. Made a defender miss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll go back to the ground. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Terry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Handoff to the lone back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. The sure hands, it's Manning. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Here comes that Alabama offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Miller with the ball. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. To the air, it's Simpson. Quick strike complete. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Wants to go up top. That's got it. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
Missouri, 31, Alabama, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Got out of trouble and throws. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They punt it away on 4th down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Williams.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we've got to get the 1st down, or we've got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the target. Got him in the open. He's loose on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 24 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. This offense has it with really good field position. The give on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Hands it off. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Tide. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the catch. It's Terry. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.